Hello everyone and welcome back to Color Scholar. Today we are going to create a simple cyberpunk text effect using layer styles in Photoshop. So let's get started. Make a new document of 2560 by 2000 in Photoshop. Then bring in the cyberpunk image, enlarge it and fill the canvas. Make a duplicate copy and reduce the opacity to 50%. Now using transform tool, move the top layer to the left to give this effect. Next I am going to apply color overlay layer style to the top layer. I am using light blue color. Next go to filter, distort and wave. Put in the following settings and click OK. Make a new layer on top of it and fill it with white. Now go to filter gallery and select halftone pattern in sketch section with the following settings. Fill the layer with 20% opacity, dark teal color and change the blend mode to overlay. Reduce the layer opacity to 50%. Now make another new layer and fill it with 50% gray at 100% opacity. Add noise of about 40% and change the blend mode to soft light. Layer opacity will be 70%. Make a new layer again and open layer style by double clicking on the empty area. Keep the fill at 0% and then apply gradient overlay with the following settings. We can delete the empty background layer. Select all the layers and put them in a group called background. Now select text tool by pressing T and then type something in the document. The font used is True Lies at size 240 points and the color is dark grey. I have provided the font for download. You can align it in the center by pressing Ctrl A and then select Move tool and click on Center Align in the option bar. You can increase or decrease the spacing between the characters by holding Alt on your keyboard and using left or right arrow keys to decrease or increase the spacing respectively. You can adjust the size of the characters as you like it. After that, convert the text layer to a smart object. Now make a duplicate copy with new smart object via copy. Deactivate the top layer. Open layer style for the bottom layer and add bevel and emboss with the following settings. Next apply gradient overlay with different shades of blue. You can use the hex code for the colors from the video. Make a duplicate copy again and with the layer below selected, use Ctrl plus T and press left arrow and down arrow keys once. Then press Ctrl plus Alt plus Shift plus T 5 times to extrude the text. Put all the extruded layers in a group and name it extrusion. Apply bevel and emboss layer style to the extrusion group as well. Now activate the upper layer and apply inner shadow to it. And then apply drop shadow. Make a duplicate copy of the layer and delete the effects of the top layer by dragging it to the bin. Now clip it to the layer below . And then apply gradient overlay of dark and bright yellow colors. The style is linear. We will repeat the same process a couple of times. Make a duplicate copy and delete the effects of that copy. Clip it to the layer below, but make sure the fill is 0% for the layers clipped. Then apply bevel and emboss to the top layer with the following settings. Make a duplicate copy the third time and clip it to the layer below. Remove the effects from the new layer. Then apply bevel and emboss with these settings. Again make a duplicate copy, and after removing the effects and clipping it to the layer below, apply bevel and emboss to the layer with the following settings. Now make a final copy of the layer, clip it and remove the layer style effects. Then apply inner shadow with white color. Select all the layers and put them in a group called main text. Next I will use Myriad Pro font family to type the subtext. The color is 41E3FF. I will then align it to the center using previous technique. I will keep the opacity of the subtext at 80%. Then I am going to add in a background for the subtext which is available for download. After positioning the background appropriately, change the blend mode to screen to remove the black areas. And now the Cyberpunk text effect is ready to go. Since the layers are smart object, you can edit the text within the smart object. So that's all for today. I hope you learned something new. And if you did, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching. See you next time on Color Scholar.